All right, hello. I am here to talk to you guys about this next unit that we're entering into, and the what we'll be doing over the next 2 weeks, and the assignment that is the ending assignment of this unit. So this is 2 weeks long, weeks 3 and 4. The first week is mainly readings. We have two groups of readings. One is about the skills of summarizing and paraphrasing and quotations and making notes on text. This will help you actually draft your assignment that is coming up. The other group of readings are 4 articles about a conversation, genetically modified foods. We want to understand what people are saying about it. So there are lots of different viewpoints. We want to understand as many as possible. That is the point of this unit. That's why it's called Reading the Conversations. We want to enter into a conversation. And we will do this. We will show that we understand the conversation in our essay. This will be mainly next week. We will read this week. We will do a discussion in the discussion forum post. And then next week we'll start drafting. We have to start summary and paraphrasing. We have to start practicing right away. Those articles that you are to read for Wednesday, those have a lot of good information about practice. And they have some practice things that you can do. So really take a look at those. Our project, here is all the information about our project. Here's the list of the 4 articles that we will read about the genetically modified foods. And they also have links to these articles. So you can just go ahead and take a look at them here. We also have PDFs down here of these articles. And then that way you can see page numbers. So this essay will be 5 paragraphs long. The first paragraph will explain why you chose these two articles out of the 4. You will need to read all 4 and then choose 2 that you think should represent the conversation. And you need to explain why they represent the conversation. The next 2 paragraphs will be a summary, 1 to 2 paragraphs of one of your articles, and the paragraph after that will be a summary, 1 to 2 paragraph summary of the other one. So read over this, take a look. You will also need to do a writer's memo, which is a 300-word explanation of some choices that you made. So read this, please. Here are the minimum requirements. So when you do peer feedback, you will look back over these and make sure that there are in-text citations, a works cited page, that kind of thing. I will send a separate, more detailed email about the summary and synthesis. But please read this. To find the readings about the how to summarize and paraphrase, here are the list telling you exactly what to do, and they're over here. So you click on it and it'll take you right there. This particular one tells you how to make notes and understand the article. The biggest thing about summary and paraphrasing is understanding what needs to be understand the gist of what the author is saying and then saying it back to someone else. So please take a look over these when you get a chance. So that is the gist of Unit 2. We will write a about 5 paragraph essay. Also, if you come down here, here's a sample of this essay. This is about a different conversation. It's about video games, but please take a look over this. This is MLA format. There are a couple, we took out the instructor's name and the course number, but you would also have the instructor's name and English 1301. Last name with the page number. Here is an example of what what you need to do for the summary and synthesis. I'll send a separate thing going over this, but please take a look at this. So that is essentially Unit 2. Knowing what you need to do. So here are, you need to read these texts for Friday and do the discussion forum. Week 4, here's everything you need to do. Post your draft, respond with the describe, evaluate, suggest. Okay, so I will send some other information about getting into more detail, but this is the gist of Unit 2. Please let me know if you have questions. Thank you.